Hey, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Rashad Landis, and I'm back. Y'all already know what it is. It's been a minute, bro. It's been 3 weeks to be exact. My bad. My bad, bro. Just been busy with school and stuff. A lot of things going on. I'm trying to keep up with the videos, but I've been keeping up with the college and the high school for sure. A lot of things going on, man. Gonna start off with college today. New number one team in the nation, Tennessee Volunteers. Questionable call at the end of the last game, or not the last game, the game before that with John Petty. A lot of people say it was a travel. Some people say it looked like a travel. In my opinion, it wasn't a travel. It shouldn't have been called for one because he was kind of pushed, but that's just my opinion on it. Things happened though. Tennessee's new number one. Duke did beat Virginia though, but they lost to Syracuse, knocked them to number 2. So Tennessee is number 1 now. That's why they became number 1. All right, so now we go to the McDonald's All-American game, straight to high school. That's the only college news I have, guys, because a lot of things haven't really happened. But that was the big thing that happened, Duke losing and Tennessee becoming number 1. So, like I was saying, to the McDonald's All-American game, the rosters was announced. So here we have, as the East, we have Precious Achiuwa, Cole Anthony, Armando Bacot, Vernon Carey, Anthony Edwards, Trace Jackson Davis, Josiah James, Scotty Lewis, Jaden McDaniels, Wendell Moore, Isaiah Stewart, and Trenton Watford. Nobody on that list is questionable to me about them making it. Everybody on that list is pretty fine to me. Most of those guys are top 25 or top 30 in the nation, which is reasonable. A lot of the rankings were updated on Wednesday. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave a link to the description in those. ESPN rankings were changed on Wednesday. It was a lot of changes, some big changes. Top 5 didn't really change, though. Probably got switched around or so. But they didn't really change. Top 5 didn't change. All right, so for the West, we got Brian Anton, Josh Green, Matthew Hurt, Trey Mann, Nico Mannion, Tyrese Maxey, Isaiah Mobley, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, Oscar Tshiebwe, Khalil Whitney, Samuel Williamson, and James Wiseman. So, on both sides, there's really nothing to argue with, in my opinion, because both sides had pretty good teams, 2 good teams chosen, a lot of good players. A lot of these guys are top 30, like I said, top 30, top 40. Samuel Williamson just really got in the rankings, and I think he jumped up to about top 50, I think. But he had a great past 3 weeks, man. And, McDonald's All-American is not based off of ranking. A lot of people were talking about, where's Melo? Where's Cassius Stanley? Lamelo just got back in high school, man. Most of these kids been ranked all their high school year. Lamelo left a year. If LaMelo didn't leave, to be honest with you, he would be in McDonald's All-American probably. But he really don't have the motor and stuff, didn't play on the circuit and stuff like these guys did. Cassius Stanley, that is debatable, though. The kid is top 25. Things just happen. It's kind of like with Sharif O'Neal last year. They were around the same ranking, and Sharif didn't get the McDonald's All-American. Same with Cassius Stanley. A lot of people I feel like should have got in. Rocket Watts, some more people like that. But it's okay, though. So that's pretty much it for the high school news besides Hoop Hall Classic. I watched Hoop Hall Classic. Great games there. Montverde won. La Lumiere won. La Lumiere is the number 1 team in the nation, by the way. With Isaiah Stewart and Keon Brooks leading the way, those guys are absolutely talented. It was a great tournament to watch. Very fun. A whole bunch of top 100 players. A whole bunch of top 60 players. It was very fun to watch, to be honest with you. I love high school basketball. It's very interesting. Seeing guys your age and just a year older than you just play great basketball in great environments. So next up, our big news is Devontae Green. So Devontae Green has been suspended indefinitely from my favorite college. For those of you who know that, is Indiana. Devontae Green has been suspended indefinitely. Most of the time, when it has to do with things like this, it's probably drug charges or something, but they're not going to say it's drugs because they want that player to information to not get out there. Also, there's talk about Deron Davis transferring. We don't know what's going on with that, but that means Green is gone. Davis is probably gone. I wouldn't blame him, though. Trace Jackson Davis coming in. There's no doubt that he's starting. Davis is not starting. Clifton Moore has been great this year. So he's going to jump up in the rotation as probably backup center next year. So it was time for those guys to go, most likely for a departure anyways. Kaden, Archie, and Jaylen Fisher have transferred for TCU. I want to talk about Kaden Archie a little bit. 6'6" combo forward, went to Midlothian High School. He's a great kid, great player, by the way, very athletic wing who has the ability to shoot, has great playmaking ability and ball handling. He was a 4-star coming out of high school, so a lot of schools are looking to get him. There's going to be a lot of schools in the southern part of the United States. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if he transferred to another school in Texas, probably UT or Texas A&M. I honestly wouldn't be surprised, though, because he's from Texas, Midlothian, Texas, like I said. There's been talk about Arkansas, but, you know, who knows? Probably Texas, stay home. Jaylen Fisher, though, Jaylen Fisher is from Memphis. He went to Bolton High School. He's a 6'2" combo guard. He's really a 1, but I would say he's a combo guard because sometimes he plays off the ball a lot, too. So Jaylen Fisher has announced he is transferring, which is kind of crazy because I can't believe it. And I don't know, like, it just shook everybody. Jamie Dixon has now had 4 players to announce that they are transferring from TCU this year. I don't know what's going on with TCU, if it's something inside the program or not. But, yeah, they decided that both of those guys decided that they were going to transfer, which is kind of crazy, man, because TCU is a great school. They're 14-4 now. In and out the top 25, you know, tournament team, no doubt, in my opinion, tournament team, no doubt. LaMelo Ball is back ranked. They have the correct height end, too. At first, a lot of people were like 6'2". LaMelo's not 6'2". Well, in my opinion, LaMelo is 6'7". They say he's 6'6" in the rankings, but I say he's 6'7". You can just tell by the way he plays and dunks now that he is 6'7". LaMelo has a lot of potential, and that's why I feel like he is ranked so high. He is still considered a 5-star. He is ranked number 13 in the nation. But when you are 6'7", as a point guard with the vision and the shot that he has, especially the ball handling, if LaMelo played hard and played defense, there is no reason why LaMelo wouldn't be top 5. And I'm just being honest with you. There is no reason why LaMelo wouldn't be top 5. The potential that he has. But you can say that with every player, the potential that they have. But LaMelo, you don't see a lot like him. Closest thing compared to LaMelo right now in high school ball is Josiah James. Is a 6'7" guard committed to Tennessee. They're going to tell you 6'6", but Josiah James is 6'7". Yeah, they're going to tell you 6'6". But Josiah James and LaMelo Ball is probably the closest 2 things that I see to anything like that in their class. Besides, if you drop down to ESPN 60, you got Cade Cunningham, who is a great guard. He's 6'6", 6'7", another big guard. Goes to Montverde Academy. But, yeah, so that's pretty much all the news that I have for you. There is some recent news, but it's not official yet, that 5-star Isaiah Todd, 6'10", power forward / center out of the class of 2020, is considering reclassing. He has some great high major offers, you know, a couple blue bloods in there. So we're going to see what he's going to do. Anthony Edwards reclassed. They moved him down to number 5 now. He's number 5 in the class of 2019. Looking to see him commit soon. He's McDonald's All-American, like I said. So a lot of guys are reclassing lately. It's just a lot of things going on with high school. We're at the peak of it right now. In a minute, state tournament championships is finna start happening soon and all that. So, yeah, everything's just getting started. College basketball is getting at its peak. Big 12 SEC Challenge this weekend. Kansas and Kentucky. I'm going to go with Kentucky. Kentucky's on a hot streak. Kansas is kind of iffy now with all the injuries that has happened and stuff. It's kind of crazy, man. Feels bad for Kansas. They had to take a guard off a red shirt. I can't think of his name right now. When they found out more players were going to hurt and Azubuike was not going to be able to play this year and stuff like that. So a lot of things going down in Lawrence right now. But, yeah, big shout-out to college and high school basketball. I would like to thank you guys for all the support. My recent video on Steve Alford hit 400 views, I believe. So I would like to thank you guys for all the support. And if you are new, please subscribe, man. I would love to the subscribers. I'm just a 16-year-old kid trying to make it. Just get better at what I do. And I want to provide you guys with information that most of you probably have heard, but most of you have not heard. And if you have heard of it, I'm just trying to explain it to you, you know, give you a better understanding. If you guys have questions, feel free to leave comments. You know, I'm all open for it. I'm on my phone constantly, so I'll get you a reply as quick as possible if I'm paying attention. But, yeah, appreciate the love and support, and I'd like to thank you guys for everything you've been doing for me. Peace.